Truckers aren't just moving goods. They're making sure bakers get their chocolate chips and hotels get their tiny soaps. But truckers can't do this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive has over 360 heavy truck employees to help truckers stay on time and on track. Quote truck insurance today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Long before the world had maps, the greatest warriors of Greece sailed to a city called Troy. This is the story of Odysseus, a man held captive longing only to see his home again. When our story begins, he has been gone from home for nearly 20 years. With that, we present the greatest adventure story ever told, Homer's The Odyssey. Listen to the audiobook narrated by Sir Michael Caine and available for free exclusively on 11 Reader.
Oh my God, that's my favorite Alanis Morissette song, On the Lowdown. Thank you. If you haven't heard it, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, which by the way, she's back. Don't want to brag because like every single week is a journey, or as Sheryl Crow once said, every day is a winding road. When I tell you that this Instagram deactivation, reactivation reports offering me mental health support, it's like, it's been so unbelievable for my digestive system. I mean, massive diarrhea this morning. Massive. Like, I haven't had diarrhea since I was... Okay. This is gross. I'm sorry. That's like way TMI, but like, I literally have a glow. Like, I feel like Mary-Kate Olsen right now. I looked at Andrew, and I typically don't discuss... Actually, I'm lying right now. I have no problem talking about me being constipated because I feel like it's like girls don't poop. But like, I went this morning and I feel like I gave birth to octuplets. I walked out of the fucking bathroom like Bruce Jenner winning the decathlon. I looked at Andrew. I'm like, I had a glowy sheen on my cheekbones. I felt alive. I felt light. Like, I felt like I should go buy some fucking tap dance shoes and just tap away, singing in the rain. Like, I feel amazing. I promise this is going to be the last time I talk about my bowel movements in 2019. That's my goal for the end of the year. Let's see how it goes. She's back on the gram. You know what's crazy? Because thank God, I've never put too much thought or weight in social media. Meanwhile, I talk about it constantly because, like, listen, after 5 years podcasting, sometimes shit just gets stale and you just got to grab at straws because I'm not that interesting. And so I got to just like whatever low hanging fruit. So social media is obviously something that is around. It's tangible. I can talk shit about it. I went through like a 43-minute period where my serotonin levels really dipped. And I was in this vortex of everybody hates me. And I have never felt that way in my entire life. But when I got deactivated again doing this podcast, I tried to seem like optimistic and peppy because it was a live deactivation on last week's episode. But I really, after I was done recording, just kind of sat in the darkness of my office and had these thoughts like, wow, everybody fucking hates me. And then I just splashed some cold water on my face and I was like, no, you're fine. Don't let them rattle you, Schimmel. Unbreakable. We have made it through the rain. Mariah Carey on repeat. Eye of the Tiger. Don't you back down, Schimmel. Don't let them touch you. Anyways, we're back. It's all good. We'll see how long this one fucking lasts. I mean, every day's a gift, you know, one day at a time, as they say in Alcoholics Anonymous. I just found this great meme on the gram now that I'm back, humble brag, that says, oh, you think you're my best friend? Name 3 of my mental breakdowns. I texted this to Max at 3:27 p.m. At 3:27 p.m., he immediately responded, birds, vomit, Michael Kors. All pretty fucking accurate. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about this because I consider myself pretty mentally stable, especially because mental illness is running through my fucking genetic pool like hot, steamy lava. And up until this point, I have never experienced depression, which I am so grateful for because I have been in the trenches of it and it is not pretty and I can't imagine living like that, and I am so empathetic to people who go through it, but I have never, even in like the worst moments of my life, I've never felt like I can't get out of bed, I'm hopeless, I don't have anything to live for, I'm not, like, I've never felt that thing, thank fucking God, which is also a reason why I'm now she's a new woman now. She's shedding her shell. I'm trying to be more open and vulnerable on this podcast because I just feel like that's the next progression. I've been doing this 5 years. Actually, it's my 5-year recording anniversary today, which is really fucking crazy. This is the longest I've stuck with anything. And, you know, people say never give up on your dreams. That's a crock of shit. Let me tell you something. Listen to the universe and give up on your dreams and then pivot accordingly. That's what I always say. But the fact that I stuck with something, was making like 2 cents a week for like a solid year and a half, and I didn't just say, fuck it. And I was kind of awful. I listened back to some of my early episodes and I want to bathe in gasoline and then light my body on fire because I was so terrible. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to just let a receptionist have a podcast? Like, I'm going to get into the whole story of actually how I started a podcast because it is a very bizarre, kind of funny story. I feel like I haven't told that story because I just assumed it was boring, but self-indulgence is the new me and she is an onion and I'm really more like a shallot and I am just peeling back the layers. What was I saying? Ooh, I'm afraid of getting pregnant because I'm afraid of having postpartum depression. And I'm afraid that I'll have a hormone imbalance because I am very susceptible to panic attacks. I have irrational fears. It is the foundation on how I stay thin. People say, how the fuck do you eat like a 600-pound truck driver from the Midwest? I say because I'm batshit crazy. So I am in a constant state of cardio because my heartbeat never stops. I'm so fucking afraid of a wing flap, of somebody. If somebody even says the word stomach flu around me, you don't understand. I had a Pilates teacher one time that was sick and she had food poisoning, but she was like, oh, I was sick all morning. I straight up got my plastic water bottle and got the fuck out of the class. I was like, I don't want you breathing me. I don't want to even share. Like, God forbid you touched the sink in the bathroom and then I touch the sink and then I touch my mouth and then I get sick. Like, I don't fucks with it. So I'm batshit crazy. And I am terrified that once I pop out my ugly demon seed, that the hormone imbalance is going to be weird. It's going to dredge up just shitty genetics I have deep, deep in my loins. And I'm also afraid of having a possessed baby. I watched the E! True Hollywood Story on old horror films like Poltergeist and The Exorcist and Rosemary's Baby and all of the shit that went down on those sets and the deaths and the planes being struck by lightning and all of that shit. And I am not well. My whole life, I've kind of only found solace in the fact that I am a young Jewish woman, because I feel like if a demon was going to invade my soul, don't they want someone on the straight and narrow? Is it straight and narrow or straight and narrow? I was hoping if I said it fast enough that nobody would notice, but I feel like I have been practicing my articulation and also realizing simultaneously that I am a actual dumb fuck.
Why does Progressive work hard for truckers? Because truckers unite the world. They unite kids with their first drum sets and parents with earplugs. But truckers can't do this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive has over 360 heavy truck employees to help truckers stay on time and on track. Quote truck insurance today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
This podcast is sponsored by Pocket Hose.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn. Homeowners, listen up. Before Pocket Hose, garden hoses were heavy, bulky, hard to carry, and always kinking. Then Pocket Hose changed all that. It's the American invention that made watering lighter, easier, and smarter. And now, the world's #1 expanding hose has gone ballistic. Turn on the water and watch it grow from a compact hose into a full-length, powerful hose. Turn off the water and it shrinks right back down, making it easy to carry and easy to store. But now it's even better. With a tough ballistic-infused outer sleeve, a pocket pivot that helps reduce kinks at the spigot, thicker washers to help resist leaks, and UV protection to fight sun damage. And for a limited time, you'll get 2 free gifts, a 360-degree pocket pivot and a thumb drive nozzle. Just go to pockethose.com/podcast. That's pockethose.com/podcast for your 2 free gifts with purchase. pockethose.com/PODCAST.
Anyways, back to my future possession. I feel like A, I'm too old. B, I'm too morally flexible. I feel like they would want just some cherubic, God-fearing woman who walks the land and loves Jesus and, you know, is involved in the church. All that shit goes down in the church. And I'm not making fun of that, by the way. I love people who practice what they preach. I think people that hide behind a religion to be an asshole and be a bad person and then think that they can do a couple Hail Marys and everything's cool. Like, Jesus might forgive you, but I haven't. I'm not doing that. So, and it's so annoying because people like that give religious people from any religion a bad name. There's this level of self-righteous fraudulence that I have an issue with in all organized religions. I have so much great respect for people who have faith and follow accordingly and actually practice what they preach and, you know, live it truthfully. It's the ones that don't. I see you. We see each other, Nene Leaks. But anyways, one of those people is going to get fucking possessed. It ain't going to be me. They're like, nah, she good. Also, can I just say last week's episode was pushing it. I try not to listen back because it's embarrassing. I hyperanalyze myself. I get in my head. It's not good for anybody. I just have to let it out in the universe and commit to it. But last week's episode made me want to join the witness protection program and start wearing a brown wig and going by Svetlana Levine, which I think has a really nice ring to it because it's like hooker adjacent, but also, you know, representing. That's Gloria's maiden name. Gloria's going to Paris. I'm so excited. So I have been trying to get my grandma Gloria to get to Paris. She hasn't traveled extensively. She wants to. My grandfather was kind of like, I'm trying to compare. He's like old school. He wore a big diamond pinky ring and like velour tracksuits and like loved a corned beef hash sandwich and watched endless hours of Judge Judy. He was like, you know, from Philly. He was like the coolest, cutest thing ever, but not necessarily someone who wanted to jet set all over. He was very happy like at the local Valley Deli with some pickles and some corned beef hash, and he always fucking made me split meals. I'm like, hey, yo, grandpa, I don't want to split the crab cake Benedict. She's like, you're going to love it. We're going to get the corned beef hash. We're going to get a crab cake Benedict. We're going to get Belgian waffles with chocolate chips. I'm like, cool. With a side of diabetes, please. So Gloria is going to go to Paris, and I am overwhelmed. I'm so fucking excited. I have so many, like, I'm buying her a beret, a leather beret. She is going to lose her fucking mind. If anyone is just listening to this podcast for the first time, my grandma Gloria is my 89-year-old queen. I love her. I went and saw her yesterday. She made ground turkey for me and put it in a Tupperware and was like, do you want to take this home? I thought I would make you something. I was like, Grandma, that turkey probably expired 4 months ago. That woman could eat anything. She has everything in her fridge is fucking expired. The stomach is unbelievable. I'm like, yo, girl, your mustard is from the Great Depression. So I typically don't eat anything she makes just because I'm not trying to die. But I don't know. She must be like fucking injected with formaldehyde all over because I don't know. Nothing rocks that bitch. I'm going to get her frozen. I've decided. I asked her last night. I was like, would you rather be stuffed or frozen? And she preferred the frozen route. So I'm going to look into that. Another thing I've been thinking about is cancel culture, because in my Bitch Bible official Facebook group, which, like, don't ask me for the fucking link, it's 2019. I somehow learned to code and I'm a full functioning moron. So you can certainly utilize the search bar in Facebook and figure it the fuck out. And it's a small group. Listen, I'm not super into all the Facebook groups. I've been very vocal about it. I think just naturally they get a little catty, a little bitchy. And I hate to even use the word bitchy because it really is a word that I use as a term of endearment, but it gets catty and it gets annoying and like exhausting. Like, why don't we all sync cycles? It's sometimes too much estrogen is a slippery slope. I will say that till I bleed the fuck out. But just as a kind of like a humor litmus test, obviously it has to be a private group. I mean, the content and, did I just say content? Every time I say the word content, I want to make a shiv out of anything within arm's reach and stab myself up my asshole because it's so cringy and so horrifying. But anyways, as a humor litmus test, you can make a membership question. So at first I was like, what would your Real Housewives tagline be? Which is just so fucking basic and, be better, Schimmel. So I thought it would be funny to say, what do you think Jackie weighs? Jackie being myself, third person, forever and always. And it is so easy to tell who gets my sense of humor and who doesn't get my sense of humor. People are like, who cares? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, all body types are beautiful. I'm like, no, Brenda, I know that you're missing the joke, Brenda. It's funny. It's funny. I just want to see if you get it or you don't get it. It's one of those things you can't explain. You get it, you don't get it. I love when people are like, wow, what an awful question. We shouldn't objectify women. I'm like, yo, bitch, I wrote this myself. It's funny. And if you say 15 to 20 pounds over what I actually weigh, you get a deny. I'm totally kidding. The only ones that I just, never mind. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. Roses are red, violets are blue. I got my Instagram back, so fuck you. Like, what is wrong with me? Oh, maybe I am possessed. Maybe I've been possessed all along and I've just monetized it, which I'm super chill with. The ADHD is at an all-time fucking high today. I've had like 14 matchas. So anyways, I was talking about in the Bitch Bible official Facebook group, plug. There has been this whole debate about cancel culture and if it's real and if it's not real. Here's what I know. This is not an opinion. This is a fact. Political correctness is at an all-time high, but it is a direct repercussion of all the shit that's going on in the world. So jokes that might have been acceptable 10, 15 years ago are no longer acceptable because they're too real right now. And maybe in 5 years, I hope the pendulum will swing. My philosophy has always been that nothing is off limits. I think if I'm not making jokes about something, then that's kind of where the red flag lies. I think first and foremost, you have to make fun of yourself the most, because then you can kind of get away with anything. Self-deprecation truly is the nucleus in the atom of comedy. Like I know, like what, I'm a comedic genius over here. I'm a dumb fuck. She's a dumb fuck. The title of my memoir is going to be, I love an alliteration. So I feel like it should be defiant, delusional, yet desperate, or just defiant, yet desperate, because that is the essence of who I am. And like, why did I say that? That didn't even have anything to do with what I was talking about. Cancel culture. Get it together. This is why I can't do these things alone anymore. This is it. I can't do another solo fucking episode, because this will be a case study at like Harvard Medical School when people are studying multiple personalities or just like overall delusion. People say that cancel culture kind of diminishes social issues and like things like that are actually very, very real, like racism, anti-Semitism, the Me Too movement. I don't think cancel culture is necessarily a real thing. I think hypersensitivity is a real thing. And I think that when a subject is personal or feels too close or too real, then people no longer find it funny. Whatever, sharp left turn. More importantly, I was nominated for Best Instagram Account, courtesy of World of Wonders Wowie Awards. Now listen, I was a little bit pissed when I didn't get nominated for a People's Choice Award because I feel like it's tangible. I feel like it's possible. I feel like it would be fair. I live in the same analytical universe as the other nominees, but you know, I understand politics. So I was deeply, deeply excited to be nominated for Best Instagram Feed. I mean, the irony and the metaphor of this, can you imagine a happier ending to all of the bullshit that I have endured, #victim, with this whole social media fiasco? I mean, I have been deactivated thrice in 3 weeks. So the happy ending of me winning Best Instagram Feed, it is a Lifetime movie waiting to fucking happen. Somebody call Beverly Mitchell to play me in the Lifetime movie of A Woman Shadow Band, the Jackie Schimmel - Haas story. It's got drama. It's got laughs, it's got range, it's got highs, it's got lows, it's got filters, it's got casual bestiality. It's to die for. It's a fucking hit if I've ever heard one. And if Bev Mitch is not available, somebody call Jennifer Love Hewitt, because that bitch will spearhead the role. I don't want to say that I'm a deeply competitive person, but I am a deeply competitive person. There is a difference between being competitive and being jealous. I stay in my own lane. My lane is a one-way highway with very high bumpers. So I'm not looking to the left. I'm not looking to the right. I don't have a rear view mirror. Rear view mirrors are for pussies. And I am in the highest gear trekking towards that destination, because it's not about the journey. It's about the destination, and the destination is victory. And when I get put in a situation of something where I really, 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 really want to win, like I really want to win this award. Do I deserve to win? No. Has that stopped me in the past? Absolutely not. I get low, down, and dirty. What did Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high. When they go low, I get my shovel out and start digging like I'm escaping fucking Alcatraz. I'm in the sewage system, swamping around in a jewel-encrusted heel, okay? I give zero fucks. And maybe it's like my history and student council as a kid, or, you know, my victory as the high school lip sync champion, which, by the way, don't fucking forget it. I won the high school lip sync competition with a medley that started with Gasolina, look it up, Daddy Yankee, and ended with Stars Are Blind by Paris Hilton. I changed 5 fucking times. It was erotic and sexy. And something about me when I get put in a competition, especially with fucking strangers, especially when I'm the underdog, especially when I totally don't deserve to win, I get all the Tanya Harding, Tracy Flick tingles up my body. I will have a chest rush forever until victory is mine. And it's a great way to live life. You know, it keeps it exciting. It keeps it fun. It keeps you motivated. It keeps my heart rate up. I am in a constant state of cardio. We discussed this. So make sure you fucking vote for me, because listen, what a silver fucking lining. Deactivated thrice. Victory for days. A memoir. You know what's the most embarrassing shit ever? This is my new obsession. I love this so much. When people on Instagram fucking open up packages of things that they clearly paid for, and then they thank the company. Why are you thanking the company? You paid for that. Thanks so much. Shout out to so-and-so. It's like, no. You paid $49.99 to get that. So why the fuck are you thanking them? That kills my soul and makes me so happy. Sometimes when I'm just like by myself and I'm really fucking bored, I just like hit up the gram, and then I get like this sick smile that spreads across my face when I'm so embarrassed, but I'm so happy, but I'm so cringy, but like I want to die, but also this is the best thing I've ever seen. I feel that way all the time. Like Instagram versus reality. You look hot in both photos, so sit the fuck down. Like I know what you're doing. Do you think I'm dumb? Do you like, don't insult my intelligence. Okay, that's it. I just had to get that out because I'm just like, oh my God. Thank you so much. Like shout out to, no, you paid for it. You paid for it, Susie. You paid for it. Stop it. Stop trying to make this happen.
This podcast is sponsored by Pocket Hose.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn. Homeowners, listen up. The world's #1 expanding hose has gone ballistic. With a tough ballistic-infused outer sleeve, a pocket pivot that helps reduce kinks at the spigot, thicker washers to help resist leaks, and UV protection to fight sun damage. Just go to PocketHose.com/podcast. That's PocketHose.com/podcast for your 2 free gifts with purchase. A 360-degree pocket pivot and a thumb drive nozzle. PocketHose.com/podcast.
I do whatever I can to keep the fine lines and wrinkles at bay. As Stassi Schroeder said, as soon as your makeup starts falling into your forehead crinkles, it is time to do something about it. We can inject ourselves with all the crazy shit we want, but nothing beats the personalized care you get with Apostrophe, who I am so excited to be partnering with. Feeling confident in your skin starts with getting expert care, whether you're dealing with acne, signs of aging, or dark spots. Apostrophe helps you get access to the right treatments for your skin. So Apostrophe is an online platform that connects you with an expert dermatology team to get customized acne and dermatology treatment for your unique skin. Through Apostrophe, you can get access to oral and topical medications that use clinically proven ingredients to help clear acne. All you have to do is fill out an online consultation about your skin goals and medical history, then snap a few selfies, I've done this myself, of your skin, and a dermatology provider will create a customized treatment plan just for you. Apostrophe offers access to prescription treatments for all types of acne, hormonal acne, facial acne, butt acne, whatever. Okay. So this is a totally personalized treatment plan for your skin, so you're glowing and gorgeous. We have a special deal for our audience. Get your first visit for only $5 at apostrophe.com/Bible when you use our code Bible. That's a savings of $15. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/Bible and click Get Started. Then use our code Bible at sign up and you'll get your first visit for only $5. Thank you, Apostrophe, for sponsoring this episode.
Let's take a second and talk about our bosoms and our bras. I have had the roughest go with my low-hanging tits. Finding a bra that fits me, that provides the shape that I need, the lift that I need, the comfort that I need, has always been a struggle until I found Third Love bras. I stand by this product like in a way that I cannot even express to you. This is what I love about Third Love. First of all, they've got more sizes than almost any other brand. So they have more than 80 sizes, including their signature half cup sizes, which is so genius because let me tell you something. Like I always say, if you ain't fluctuating, you ain't living. And the first place that it goes for me is my breastises. So normally I'm a double D. Sometimes I'm a double D and a half if homegirl's been chewing. You know what I'm saying? Also, just the convenience of Third Love is so next level. You don't have to go to the mall and go into a shitty dressing room with an awkward salesperson that's trying to sneak a peek. It's super easy. You go online, you take a fit finder quiz, you answer a few simple questions to find your perfect fit in 60 seconds or less. Over 14 million women have taken this test. It's fun. It's super quick. Here's the thing. When buying a bra, we all have different, not only sizes and bodies and goals and everything, but we all have different shaped boobs. My boobs are 2 very heavy rocks and 2 very loose socks. And I like a teardrop. I want to look like Kate Hudson. I mean, it's not in the cards for me, but I want to try. The Third Love bras are the only bras that I wear. I'm wearing mine right now. I have multiples of every single color. I love like just the everyday t-shirt bra. It's got ridge straps that don't slip. It's tagless. It's comfortable. It's the only bra that you will wear and not be dying to take off at the end of the day. Third Love knows there's a perfect bra for everyone. And right now they're offering my listeners 15% off your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/Bible to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/Bible for 15% off. Here's some fun news. The CEO of Instagram has announced that likes will disappear from the platform for United States users starting as soon as this week. What are people going to do? So this is pretty polarizing because I know some people think it's great. Some people think it's ridiculous. I personally don't give a fuck. Roses are red, violets are blue. I've had my account deactivated 3 times. How about you? The poems, they flow out of me. I don't know if you know this about me, but I am a published poet. When I was in 7th grade, I had a poetry assignment. And of course, I, don't believe in homework and didn't believe in homework. And I forgot about the assignment. So about 3 minutes before class, I grabbed a piece of printer paper and jotted down some shitty ass poem and then stole one of this 8th grader I knew's lighter and like burnt the edges because everything had to be typed. And I was like, honestly, when a poem comes to me, I just have to grab a pen and pour my heart out onto just pen and paper. That's my writing process. So I didn't type it. I used to do that shit all the time. I'm like, I'm just so inspired and I just like really love the process and the effort and the therapeutic nature of just putting pen to paper, which is just an excuse for doing it in my car or in the bathroom 15 minutes before class started. And because I have it framed in my office, let me read you said poem that was published. I turned it in 6th grade, and my teacher was moved to tears and sent it in to this Young Poets Society that published like young American poetry every year. And they picked me, and I just listen. It's called The Flame of Life by Jackie Schimmel, grade 6. There I stare, reluctant to any living thing. I stare passionately, fearless, worries and defiant emotions gone. I stare into the flame. I see courage and life. I think of those who are with me and those whom watch over me. I wonder, not worry, just wonder. I know these uninhibited emotions will not last eternally. Soon time will take over the present and memories will be replaced. I sit and cherish this peace. As life passes by, the wick keeps burning, burning, burning. Wind overruled. Fin. I mean, that last line is low-key fucking genius. Also, I was very young for my grade, so I was only motherfucking 11. The wick keeps burning, burning, burning. Wind overruled. Kill me, beat me, stab me. Could you die? Like, what a crock of fucking shit. I remember I wrote this 2 minutes before class started. It's fucking epic. It is a metaphor. Everything is a metaphor for my life. Everything makes so much sense. It's called consistency, cunts. Consistency. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Instagram is taking away likes. I think it's great. I really don't give a shit. I mean, I probably won't have an Instagram a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. Every day is a winding road. So I know a lot of people are upset by it because they've spent so many years creating content and gaining a following, and they must be validated. Let me tell you something. Since I am a expert in the matter, it's not about strangers validating you. For me, like when I lost my Instagram, I was just so upset that like ex-boyfriends couldn't see how great my life was. It was really more about that, not like a bunch of fucking strangers being like, you're so funny, you're so pretty. I know, I've got a husband for that. Like, I don't need fucking people who don't know me. Because by the way, I'm not as cute in person. I'm actually funnier in person because I'm a little bit more unhinged, but I'm not as cute in fucking person. Nobody is. Nobody is. You know what my favorite thing is too? Besides that, oh my God, thank you so much for sending me this, even though I paid full price. When people like that new top model filter thing, people don't realize that it says it on the top. So you're just like, oh my God, I look so disgusting. It's like, bitch, you have 4 filters on. You're getting a digital nip tuck. That's not fucking fair. Show me. Show me. So I think they're probably doing this to just kind of erase the terror that it does on your self-esteem and your self-worth for like, I only got 3 likes on this photo, which by the way, ratios are everything. So we all know who's bought fucking followers. And the fact that people like participate in like following campaigns, likes for likes, disgusting. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Hey guys, just wanted to address my fans. It's like, Carly, you have 6 followers and then you have 65 robots. You need to calm down. Nobody cares. If you're over 20,000, you shouldn't be getting trip-dig likes. You and I both know that. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not John Nash, a beautiful mind, but I can do a little bit of long division and figure out that ain't right. That ain't kosher. You got 4 comments. Not on my watch, Brenda. So all in all, I think it's a good thing. Who gives a shit? The pendulum is swinging the other way. Whatever. Go for it. Take away our likes. Even the playing field. Influencers everywhere shitting themselves. This isn't going to land well, but I would love to talk about it because when I fucking read this article, I was raffling all over the place. Raffle. Rolling on the floor, laughing. Raffle. So Amazon was selling a shirt, a children's shirt. This is so funny. By the way, I feel like I have a fucking lawsuit here because years ago, I had the idea of doing inappropriate baby onesies. In fact, at my friend Heidi's baby shower, she had plain just white onesies with like fabric markers and you could decorate a onesie for her baby. And I can't remember if I went with slut or whore. I think probably whore. It's got a ring to it. I love the word whore. But I decorated a onesie for her child that said either slut and or whore. And I thought that was so funny. And then I had a ding Albert Einstein moment. I'm like, oh my God, there's got to be a market for this. If I had a little daughter, I would think it was the funniest thing in the world to have her like in a like Letterman's jacket that said slut on the back. Am I fucked in the head? Yes. Is this going to land well? No. Are we editing this? No. Am I going to let it live in the universe? Yes. If I have a daughter, will I make this happen in a private setting? Maybe. Maybe. So Amazon was selling these shirts for children that said, Daddy's little slut, which the only thing that I have a problem with is that it's Daddy's little slut. Like, why couldn't it have just been more on brand with my idea and just said slut? Because that's funny. Because listen, if you're a baby You can't, by the way, babies are sluts. Now that I'm thinking about it, they're hanging all over you. They're sucking on your tits. They're drooling all over. They're just flopping their limbs around, spreading it's getting weird, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cute. I'm not using it as like in a sexual way. It's funny. Oh God, this is going to get me in so much fucking trouble. You get what I'm saying. Okay. It's only creepy if you're creepy. Thank you very much. So, daddies are going to have to look elsewhere to dress up their kiddos because Amazon is no longer selling the shirt that says Daddy's Little Slut, which is creepy. So the shirt is designed by a company called Only Baby Care. It was on sale for $18. It went viral. People were super pissed about it. And I guess the shirt's been available on Amazon since June, and it was originally listed for $36. So this is amazing. This is the product description by Only Baby Care. It says that the garment is suitable for playing outside, birthday parties, baby showers, baptisms, weddings, baby photography, daily wear, or a family day. And here's the good news. There's no sexism when it comes to these little slutty shirts because the manufacturer said that the shirts were unisex and suitable for little girls or little boys. Am I sick that I think this is a little bit funny? Okay. We're going to move on because I have a feeling this is going to bite me big time in the ass. But I can't. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm going to get fired. How about you? I'm having a great time. You know who I miss? Alex McCord. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I miss Alex McCord and her rosacea flare-ups and her chest rash and it's always nice to be photographed. Like her and Simon were, and the home renovations and Johan and she'd make a quiche on a Wednesday. With the champagne, always champagne, and the opera. We love the ballet. We love designer fashions and their off-season Hamptons trips. That always fucking killed me. And then gallivanting like in St. Bart's, but off season. So it was like fucking 34 degrees out. And they're like, oh, we like to escape all the bustle. It's like, you're probably like the discount hotel rooms when nobody's fucking there. And that's chill too. I'm Jewish. I'm down with the get down. Love a discounted hotel. By the way, love a discounted hotel. Anybody, if you live in a favorable destination and work in a hotel, I will basically go anywhere for a free fucking hotel. So just hit a bitch up. Here's another fun story that I read. T.I., the rapper, reveals that he goes to the gynecologist every year with his daughter to ensure that her hymen is still intact. That's fucking disgusting. So I guess she's 18 years old. And where did he say this? Oh, he said this in a podcast. Huh. Maybe he'll come on this fucking podcast. Ew, this is so gross. So she's 18. She's going to her first year of college. And he basically said that, she opens her gifts after her birthday. He takes her to the gyno. The doctor explains that basically, you can rip your hymen bike riding or riding horses. And T.I.'s like, she ain't got a bike and she ain't got a horse. So check the hymen. That is, I am clenching so bad. I can't even stand it. I mean, is that weird? I don't want to judge anyone's parenting skills because listen, I am going to be full Gestapo mom. My kids won't get away with shit. And if they try to pull a fast one on me, I will kick it up so many notches. They're going to be so fucking scared and be like, you want to fuck with me? I'm a crazy ass bitch. I will come to your school. I'll ribbon dance in the quad. I will get a megaphone. I will fuck with you. Don't try. People say it's like an invasion of privacy to hack into your children's iCloud. It means you don't trust them. Well, why would you trust a little motherfucker that's 16? I was not to be trusted at 16. I was a shady ass bitch. Now, that's something you need to earn with years and years. Everyone's fucking shady in high school in one way or the other. I got failed from a class and I hid the report cards for 6 months. I would monitor. I would pretend to be hula hooping outside. Like, I don't even like going outside. I like to be sedentary, especially after a long day of school. And I would fucking monitor that mailbox like it was my job. Like I was guarding Buckingham Palace. Like I was the Queen's bodyguard. And I'd be like, hey, Rob, every time the mail would come, and I'd fucking grab the mail. I would intercede. I would get my progress report that showed that I had been failed from a class months prior. And because my parents didn't give a shit, I mean, I could have been, they barely knew what school I went to. They were like, we're young, we're fun, we're cool, we don't give a shit. Don't be a fuck up, and we'll call it a day. And I would rip that motherfucking report card to shreds, and they never asked. They didn't even care. By the way, I dropped out of college and didn't tell my parents for like 9 months. They didn't know what fucking classes I was in. They didn't ask for report cards. They were just like, don't do drugs, don't get pregnant, don't go to jail. And I was like, cool, we good, bitches. Like I said, I don't want to parent shame. I mean, I was shamed today at a Neiman Marcus. I was last minute trying to find myself a outfit to wear in 30 degrees in Nashville because I had all my looks planned. And then I checked the weather and it's going to be 17 degrees at night. 17. No, thank you. So I was trying to find like, a goose down bodysuit that I could wear with a thigh-high boot, basically. And I brought Leo because I'm not going to bring him to Nashville because it's too cold. He's too much work. He's happy here, whatever. And Leo doesn't like to walk. He also likes his genitalia on the cold Neiman Marcus tile. So he kicks his legs out. He's got his security or his service dog vest on. And sometimes a bitch just has to drag him. Listen, they were having a sale. I was hoarding the shoes. I couldn't be bothered. I carried this motherfucker everywhere. And the saleswoman came up to me and she's like, I think your dog's tired. He doesn't want to walk anymore. I'm like, bitch, we've been here 3 minutes. This dog's never flown coach. So don't look at me like I'm dragging him over the coals like a cobblestone street. Like he's on a nice cold linoleum. He likes the friction on his pee-pee. And we good here. I got this, bitch. And I was like, oh no, he does this all the time. He likes the feeling of the tile. He'll be good. And she's like, yeah, but he looks really tired. I'm like, the dog went from the bed to the car to the linoleum and has walked a total of 3 feet. He's fucking with me and I don't need the judgment. Thank you very much. And also, you guys work on commission. Big mistake. Huge. Never fucking forget it. On that note, I'm getting rashy, Alex McCord style. I need to go splash some water on my face, pack, call it a fucking day. Thank you all for listening. Make sure that you subscribe to this podcast, give us 5 stars, share it with your fucking friends, subscribe to our newsletter, which you can find on my Instagram at Jackie Schimmel if I am still active, or at Bitch Bible, because we drop hot and nasty into your inbox and it's great. And I will talk to you guys next week. Roses are red, violets are blue. Thanks for listening. I heart you. I have to go. This episode of the Bitch Bible podcast was brought to you by BioClarity. I take skincare very seriously. I would never endorse any product line that wasn't absolutely amazing. You guys are going to love this. Their products are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and most importantly, artificial fragrance-free. That's what gets me rashy. 100% risk-free, money-back guarantee. I'm giving you guys 15% off everything on their website. That is amazing. You need to enter my promo code Bible at checkout. So go to bioclarity.com for 15% off everything on the site and use my promo code Bible at checkout.